So this morning we're going to do something extra special that has to do with art, believe it or not. Okay, which is kind of weird in the library, isn't it? But Miss Ogle and I got together because we kind of share some things, some skills that we want you guys to learn and to be good at. Okay? One of those is movement in art, which actually we're going to use technology to demonstrate today, which I think is so fun. Who likes to use their iPads?
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Me.
Okay, good. Me too. I think it's so fun. So right now we're going to watch a video. We're going to talk about what's happening. We're just going to watch it, just a few seconds of it. We're going to talk about what's happening in the video, okay? Okay, now I have 3 people that are talking and touching. So remember, we have to be radio silent because there's a lot of instructions that's going to bring our skill set up when we learn about movement in art and technology. Okay? So what all movement did you see? I saw, what did you see?
I saw
One person at a time, remember. You saw what?
movement when he was bending a lot.
Movement. Did anybody see a line that moved?
Yes.
That when he pulled that string back, right?
Yeah.
How do we know? Does anybody agree with me? I think I saw him running. Chasing, right? How do we know from the picture that he was like moving his legs? Llewellyn.
The wire went this way.
The wire, it had movement, didn't it? And I saw some, did anybody see some shadows?
No.
Yes. And so shadows is like when you're moving like in the sun and you see a shadow and it kind of changes, doesn't it? As you move.
But it's like at the front and sometimes the side.
That's exactly right. So I saw a lot of movement. I saw some kind of dust coming up from his feet. Then I saw his feet actually moving. Did anybody see that too?
Yes. It was moving
Yeah.
a lot of
Okay, so this is called animation. Okay? And animation it can be very colorful, right? And it kind of looks like somebody maybe painted a picture, doesn't it? Except animation has movement. You can see the characters move from spot to spot as we saw in that little short video. So today we're going to learn about art, color,
movement.
expression, and movement. Very good. Thank you for sharing. We're going to create some animation. And Miss Ogle and I are so excited because we're kind of bringing library and technology and art together through this activity that we're going to do. Yes.
You can also create animation without getting screens.
Yes. Yes. How many of you guys like to play like Minecraft?
Me!
Okay. And so Minecraft has a lot of shapes in it. It has a lot of color. Has a lot of movement. Llewellyn, what else would you like to? We're not gonna play in Minecraft. We're gonna actually create some animation. All right. Okay, now I want your iPads flat in your lap. Mouths need to be closed. You guys on the floor, okay? Shh. I've got 2 people still talking, so we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for those 2 people. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you the application that we just loaded on your iPads. This is called Scratch. I do not want you to touch your iPad screens until we're ready. There's going to be a lot of creative time this morning. Now, I also want to congratulate you guys because you guys are the first class I picked to do this activity. Guess why?
Why? It's fun. Because we're smart.
You're smart, but I think you guys have good listening skills and you've got good skills, the ability to create something, and most importantly, follow directions, because this is going to take some directions, okay? And that's why I want your iPads in your lap so that you're looking up here as I'm showing you what to do, okay? And then that's going to give you a lot more time to create and have fun, okay? All right. All right, so this is what is called Scratch Junior. Do not touch your, I've got two people touching their iPad screen, so we're going to wait, because I know they're not listening if they're looking down, okay? So this is Scratch Junior, okay? And this is Scratch. What kind of animal do you think Scratch is? If he's a cat. At first I thought he might be a dog, but I think he's a cat. And cats like to scratch, don't they? So that makes sense why they call it. So this is actually what's called a coding platform. We're going to wait. We've got two people talking. We've got an extra table. Some people need to be pulled out and have a seat by themselves at the table. Okay, this is going to be super fun. I'd like you to be able to share what you're creating with your friends, but if you can't follow the instructions right now, you're not listening, it's going to be hard. Yes, sir?
There's a sign that says cat.
Yes, thank you. I could have read that, couldn't I? Yeah, if I questioned it, I needed to dig deeper. Very good. I like how you're putting the symbol with the word. Very good. Good job. Good on your reading skills. All right, so notice down here we have all of these pieces. They kind of look like puzzle pieces, okay? Again, I don't want you touching your screen because I want you to look at the steps, and then you're going to be able to go and do, okay? So the first thing is you're going to create, we want Scratch to move. Just like we saw the Roadrunner and that animation, he was running and he was pulling the string back, okay? So we want Scratch Junior to move, and so we're going to make a code, we're going to make a puzzle that makes him move. Now there's a couple of things that as you're creating your Scratch Junior animation that I want you to think about. I'll take questions in just a minute, okay? We want him to move from side to side, but we also want him to move up and down like jump. So let's look at our pieces over here, the blue pieces. Those are our movement pieces. Matthew, I'm going to want you to sit at table 1, please. Thank you.
Wow.
Make sure you're facing this way so you can see the board, okay? We're going to wait on Matthew. Matthew, turn around, please. Okay, I want you to see the instructions because this is really fun. I don't want anybody to miss out, okay? So these are our movement or our animation pieces for Scratch, okay? We're going to watch a very short video. They're going to show us how to make him move. Do not, so you're not touching. I'm so pleased with everybody because nobody's on their device. This is amazing, okay? Remember, today you're going to get to earn a check mark for our prize machine. Everybody's doing great, okay? Here we go.
Cat for my project, so I'm just going to click and hold on him and then just press the X to take it away, and I'll press the plus on the left side to bring a new character in, and I'm going to go down and I'm looking for the little baby. Here he is, and I'll press the tick button to bring him on and just put him into position, just move him on the stage. Now I'll press the plus button on the left again for another character, and this one I want a little bunny rabbit, and there's the bunny rabbit here. I'll press the tick button to bring him on and put him on this side. And I'm not fussed that he's facing the wrong way because that will fix itself. Now up here on the top, this blue-green icon will be my background. So I'll click on that. And the one that I want is the road that's up here on the top. So it's just a sort of funny thing of the baby and the bunny rabbit being on a road. Okay, so I want to start with what the baby's doing. So I'm going to tap the baby on the left to get him selected. You can see the baby on the bottom there. That's telling us that it's the baby script we're doing now. Start with the yellow blocks and start with the flag so that we know that when the flag is pressed, the script happens. I'm going to go to the blue blocks.
Okay, so let's stop a minute. So a couple of things. He's selecting his character, and then he's pulling them down into the box, okay? He also selected, remember, the background. And there's quite a few cute ones to choose from, okay? And then he also wanted a second character. Now, when we begin, we're only going to do one character at first, okay? Because it gets a little complicated as you have to program 2 character movements. So to begin today, at the very beginning, you're only going to do 1 character. Then you're going to be able to add another one in. Okay, is everybody clear on that?
Yes.
Because we want to become very good at this. This is how Roblox and Minecraft, this is how computer coding experts begin their creation of video games. Okay? And so this may be a new career for somebody in this room. How many people might like to do that for a job someday? Create video games, okay?
Oh, I would love.
Okay, great. That's a great career choice. All right, so he's going to start with the flag. Okay, so he's just pulling it down into the row next to the character that he wants to move. And now the rest of these blue pieces are going to tell which direction the baby's going to go. Okay? And so your green flag is your go signal. And that's for the code to tell the baby where we want the baby to walk. Yes?
I think I have this app, but it's
Maybe never used it? Yeah.
But it's a different.
There's quite a few different coding apps that are kind of similar to this.
And
Okay.
it has an orange one.
Okay. Just a minute. Yes?
I have a game that when I went to the App Store it said 9+,
Okay.
but I still got it, and it's really fun. You can create your own game.
Okay, great. So it's probably some kind of coding activity like this. Yes.
But it's only, you can only do pixel games.
Okay. All right. So let's go on. Let's figure out how to make the baby move now. Remember the skill that we're trying to learn in this activity is movement. Okay, character movement, like we saw in the Roadrunner animation earlier. We want the baby to move. We're going to want the bunny to move. Okay, so our goal is specifically for movement. We want it across, and then we're going to want it to jump. Okay.
Now, and I want him to move, and I want him to move about 6 to the right. So I just tap on the number there, change the number with the keypad, and I'll press the flag at the top to test that. Okay, that looks good.
Okay, what did he do that's really interesting right there? What did he do?
He pressed 6 and he can go 6 blocks.
6 forward steps, like the arrow, the direction of the arrow. So instead of having to put 6 of those blocks there, you just put the number of movements you want in that direction. Okay? Yes.
Even on Roblox you can create your own game.
Mhm.
Let's try it out.
Okay. Good. Y'all are sharp coders.
Now I want him to go up as well, so I use the up arrow, bring that down, and attach that to my script. And I'm going to change that to maybe 6 as well. And I'll play that, make sure it's doing what I do. Good. And now I want him to go right, maybe 9. See how that works. So this process of adding something, testing it, adding something, testing it's really important when you're teaching kids about coding. And animation come to that. Okay, that worked really well. So now I want the down arrow. So here's the down arrow.
He's going to bring him back
Change that
down,
to 6
right?
so it goes down to the ground. So what we're looking for is the baby who crawls, he floats in the air, he flies, and he crashes onto the bunny. Now I want the bunny to react and to move when the baby does that. So now I'm going to tap on the rabbit on the left to get the rabbit selected. I'm going to go to my yellow blocks and my flag to start him going. And I want the bunny rabbit to move to the left, maybe 12. So get my blue blocks, get my left arrow, attach it, change it to 12. Now, this isn't going to work the way it's supposed to, but I do this on purpose to show the kids. So I press the flag, and I ask them, what's the problem? And they said, well, the problem is the bunny was moving before the baby got to it. So the bunny needs to wait. Now, lucky for us, there is a wait block. So if I go to the orange blocks, there's that little stopwatch there. It says 10 right now. So I'm going to move that, and I'm going to put it in between these 2 blocks there.
So what is the wait block going to do to the bunny? Yes. He's going to wait on the baby, isn't he? Okay. And so that's why he's choosing from the orange the 10 wait time. Because as it was, the bunny moved way before the baby even got over there, didn't it? It didn't look right. Okay, so that's what he's trying to do.
So it's waiting. Now it's not 10 seconds, it's 10 scratch units. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Now it won't be enough. Let's have a look. No, he moves too quickly. So we need to just keep changing it and changing it. I actually think that 50 is a good number. So let's try that. And there he goes. He goes just as the baby gets there. So that's a bit of trial and error to make sure that the bunny is waiting long enough. Now, the last thing is I want the bunny to sort of make some sort of sound when the baby gets to it.
Ooh,
so
sound.
the green blocks are where the sound...
Okay, so let's look at our choices here. What do you think is the sound button? Somebody else who hasn't answered. Sound. Which one do you think it is? Which of these, but which color do you think it is? The green, right? That looks kind of like a speaker, right? So look at these movements, right? And so you can kind of, if you can stare at the symbol long enough, you may be able to interpret what it's going to do before you actually try it.
Answer, I could make this pop sound, which I don't want. So I'm going to click on the microphone, and I'll press record, and I'll just do this silly little sound.
So you
Here we go.
can talk for the animals.
Okay, press the tick button to save that. And now drag that microphone in, and I'm going to make that microphone between the orange and the blue block. All right, let's test that out. Okay, not ideal because it's a little bit short, so I'm going to change the time to 45 and try it one more time. Okay, there's a little bit of a delay, but that's pretty good.
Pretty close though, right? It sounded like you were getting
I taught
squished.
the students on ScratchJR. I said there are other blocks that we haven't covered, like...
Okay, so there's a lot more blocks than, these were just the basic blocks to get you started, okay? So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna click on your house, okay? And then you're gonna go to your plus sign, and I'm gonna let you guys kind of just play around with it. You really can't mess it up, okay? If you mess it up, just go back to your house and start over. Okay, so we're gonna take some time. What were the goals? Everybody freeze for just a second. What was the main goal of this activity? Movement. We want your creature, your character to move, okay? So we're going to take about 7 minutes and you're going to create your creation. You guys are doing great. So go ahead and start. You can add a background, you can do whatever you want to do, okay? So remember, if you want movement, you're going to use the blue arrows. The blue boxes are your movement. Okay? So you're going to go back to your house.
No, you plus the plus.
And then you're going to choose the plus, and then you've got all those characters you can choose from, okay? So your plus sign are the characters. So you can hold it down, hold the character down. You see an X there? Let me help you.
There we go.
When you click on your cat and you want to remove it, you should hold it down so you get an X.
I want to take away the how can we move it there? Oh, I can see the tornado. I'm doing that. Yeah.
Okay, so you start it right here. remove them, you're going to start choosing So if you want to, let's say we want to remove a whole bunch of steps. So now he's going to move all over the screen. Okay, so remember, you don't have to be perfect, right? This is just kind of giving you an idea of how those coding blocks work. And then you can go back in and correct your mistakes or enhance your profile.